Hey folks, I wanted to say hello, especially to our friends down in Argentina and South America. This July, the 28th and 29th, I'll be down there working the seminar with Jorge Sandoval. A really special seminar that we're going to be working this year. We're going to be working with the nerve attacks of the white crane and the black tiger blood attacks. This is information that came right out of the Bubishi. Now, we're going to be working with out of two katas. Now, I'm not going to teach the katas. I'm going to teach what the katas are representing. So even if you don't do these katas, you can still learn, and it's a very progressive course. You're going to be working in action motion drills. You're going to be working spontaneously, just learning the tools, the targets of the Bubishi and these two great animal styles. Again, the white crane are the nerve attacks. Now, this is going to come out of the kata Tencho. Tencho just means rotating palms. Now, the rotating palms is the way that the Kyusho works the best. You take these specific hand tools, okay? It's not a fist. There's specific hand tools called the 6G hands, otherwise known as the 6 hands of Shaolin. It was later made into a form called Rokushu, which means 6 hands, and then later Miyagi Sensei of Goju-Ryu fame made it into a kata called Tencho. Short little kata that involves only stepping moves, no kicks, and it involves the 6 hand positions moving in a nice, smooth, flowing action. Well, what we're going to do with that is we're going to show you the tools of the Bubishi, the 6 hands. We're going to show you the nerve targets that you can apply it to. We're going to give you a striking drill to make your hands better at attacking the certain nerve structures. We're going to explain why it's called white crane, and then also you're going to get into what's called a tegumi. The tegumi is a 2-man fighting action back and forth that simulates a real fight, and it's great because you got the timing, the distancing to work with in conjunction with a moving target that's attacking you in certain times and also defending in certain times. So it's a fun little pretend fight, but in that pretend fight you're honing your skills, and that's what that's about. And then we're going to take the exact same movement of the exact same kata, the exact same hands, and we're going to go into tuite, which means the joint manipulations or the grappling manipulations of the joints. And it's going to be, again, a fun sequential thing, and then we'll get into the spontaneous actions thereafter. For Sunday's process, we're going to be using the blood attacks of the black tiger. This comes right out of the Bubishi. The tools are going to be the same as you used with the Tencho, but this time in a grabbing, seizing action with the blood vessels as the targets instead of the nerve tissue. Again, this is out of a kata called Seiunchin. It's studied in many different styles, most famously the Goju-Ryu, but it's in Isshin-Ryu. It's in many different styles. It comes out of southern China. Now, again, you don't have to do the kata. We're not going to put you through kata training. You're going to see the applications. You'll see the kata broken down so you can understand what this kata was all about in conjunction with the form and the attacks and the tools and the targets. But we're going to do it, and again, the sequential striking, some ideas for you. We're going to get into a tegumi, which is the 2-man fighting set. And then we're also going to work some deeper aspects of that. We'll also be working on the blood revivals. A lot of people are starting to pick up on the blood attacks that I've been promoting in my videos over the past few years, starting with the Budo International video on compressions. And they've been trying to duplicate them, but unfortunately they may not know the blood restorations. And when you're attacking blood, more different restorations from the nerve attacks are needed and necessary so your partner feels good and can continue on. So those are the two subject matters we're going to be tackling at this year's seminar in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The International Kyusho Convention unfortunately got canceled there, so we switched that over to Salzburg, Austria. But luckily, Jorge Sandoval has his annual seminar there. So if you're interested in learning some very deep and very advanced Kyusho in attacks of the nerves and attacks of the blood systems and blood organs, then come on by. I'll put a link to Jorge Sandoval's contact information down below, as well as the dates of the seminar. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you there. Take care.